Hey, what's going on everyone? Hawks21 here, back with another Splinterlands video. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. I haven't done one of these before, but I want to spotlight another creator in the Splinterlands ecosystem. I think this will be something that I do a little bit more and more. Good to sort of, spread the love, and I think highlight someone who I don't believe is on YouTube, but covers the game on other platforms. And that today, the first one is Bravetofu. Now, this is someone I've been interacting with in the game, whether it be on Twitter or PeakD or in Discord, basically since I started. And this is someone I consider a Splinterlands OG. He's been writing about the game on PeakD for a really long time. You can see here from the bio. Joined Splinterlands in late 2001, so I know it doesn't sound too far away, but in the Splinterlands world, that's a pretty long time. So he's been around. He's a great person to follow. Actually, I realized I have to set my PeakD game up. Putting my money where my mouth is, giving him a follow right now. Surprised I wasn't already. Okay, so Bravetofu. Most of my interactions with him have actually come on Twitter, which if you see here, Topical Tofu. I'll post both the links to his Twitter and his PeakD page in my bio. I know he's trying to grow out his PeakD page, so that's going to be most of our focus. But if you come here to Twitter, he has some great conversations here. Basically what I utilize Splinterlands people's Twitter for, hit the quick tweets and replies, scroll down, and you can see some really interesting conversations, right? So right now, Gold Matters has been talking about some of the land potion votes, highlighting some of the stuff Yabamat's been talking about. I think Topical Tofu disagrees, so you can see some really great conversations taking place on Twitter. And if you are on Twitter and you're into Splinterlands, I think Tofu here is a must follow. It's just great to see and be a part of some of these conversations. I learn a lot about the game from following some of these Splinterlands players on Twitter. And Topical Tofu is certainly one of them. But we are here mostly to talk about his PeakD page. Now, he took a break from posting, I believe, for a while. I was a very frequent reader of his posts. Yeah, so September and then 10 days ago. So he took a bit of a break, but he is back and back with a bang. I've read so much of his stuff. It's really in-depth. It's really, really cool. I'm going to show you a couple things, as well as talk about a giveaway he's doing. So this is a really cool post here, comparing scarcity and market cap of modern reward cards in Splinterlands. Again, I don't use PeakD as much as I should, but my votes don't mean much, but he is deserving of them. He does the weekly battle challenges, so he highlights some cards you might not be used to seeing. Let's see, there's two posts I want to point out that I think he, put in a lot of work in. All of these are great. You should read all of these. But post number 1, the astral entity. Look at this infographic he put together. Look at this. How do you don't get more in depth than this, right? Here's the new summoner as it came out. Lists some of his best friends. Lists some of his worst enemies. Anything with True Strike. Goes into the pairings for each one of the abilities that the astral entity has. Does some analysis on, I'm not sure if this is good against or is good against, which way this goes, right? But I'm sure he can offer some more clarity on that. What rule sets to use it in, and then give a little information on the lore. This is such a great, succinct visual breakdown of this card. I'm sure this took a bit to put together. I looked at this for, at least 30 minutes, sort of taking it all in. Again, good conversations here. So yeah, Bravetofu, or Topical Tofu, is a must follow in the Splinterlands community. He's mostly focused on PeakD. Again, I don't think he has a YouTube channel, or if he does, I haven't seen him post regularly. But the main event of why we're here, get a Runi for 15 days. If you don't have a Runi, I'm sure you've come up against a Runi at this point and know how powerful this card is. Well, if you've been looking to try out a Runi, this isn't like a normal card where you can rent, right? This is a card that needs to be delegated from Ethereum. Well, Tofu has a spare. Okay? I have a spare Runi who is gathering dust, so I thought I'd find someone to delegate it to so it can spend some time on the battlefield. All you have to do to be considered for a free Runi for 15 days is post a comment on this post and follow his Peak D account. That's it. And in 7 days, this was 2 days ago, so in 5 days at this point, he'll do a random draw, and if you win, you'll get to use your Runi for 15 days. No strings attached. That's awesome. So yeah, short video. Just want to highlight someone who, if you're someone who takes in mostly YouTube content, might not have seen some stuff from Tofu, and it's certainly worth looking at. I learned a lot from him. So yeah, give him a follow, enter this giveaway, win a chance for a Runi for 15 days. That'll be it for me today. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll probably do this a little bit more often than I have currently. Just spread some love across the Splinterlands ecosystem. I wouldn't be here if people weren't doing that for me. So now that I have a little bit of a platform, this is something I can start doing as well. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. I will talk to you soon and see you around the game.